I'm 26 years old and I built a 400k portfolio in just under 5 years, and I want to show you the easiest way to pick stocks, the matrix that matter the most when trying to pick stocks and invest in. The first trick is to look for moats. A moat is something that keeps competitors from easily stealing market share. For example, Apple has its ecosystem, TSMC has chip dominance. Without a moat, a company's profits usually get eaten alive. And this is the exact one thing that Warren Buffett always votes for, and he's the best investor in the world, so you can't go wrong. The second trick is to test the financial health. Now, I run my checklist every single time. For example, PE ratio under 20, price over free cash flow under 15, current ratio above 1.5, debt to equity under 1, and net margin above 10%, ROE above 15%, and ROA above 7%. Now, they sound boring, but numbers don't lie. A weak balance sheet or thin margins can kill even a great story. A lot of good investments do meet most of these criteria, but not all. And that's okay. You just need to know your negotiables versus your non negotiables. Now, if you do want to know what these measures even mean and why I choose them, do follow my newsletter and my channel because I have explained them before and I will explain them again in future videos. Now, for example, with these matrix, a company like TSMC, they do meet most of these criteria. Now, the third trick is to check the growth runway, not hype, but actual earnings and revenue growth. I want to see 10% to 20% year over year growth that's consistent. Now, Google is a great example of this one. If earnings are flat or declining, it's usually a red flag. The fourth trick is the one that most investors forget, the cycle. And currently, we are near the end of the real estate cycle right now. And that means high multiple growth stocks usually get crushed first. So I'm keeping my market exposure small and stacking up cash to buy at true discount levels when the reset actually happens. That's when the 10x setups are actually born. I do share breakdowns like this every single week in my free newsletter, link in bio. A question: what's the one trick that you use before buying any stock? Comment down below, I'll be reading.